Hey everyone, my name is Victor Dwyer, and today we're going to be going through the top webinar softwares to use so that way you can have the best webinar softwares possible. Let's dive right into it. Here we go. So this is our master Amazon sheet that will have all like different customer tracking softwares, the best platforms, the best tools, the best services all in one sheet. If you want access to it, it'll be in the description below. But today we're going to be going through the webinar softwares. So we're going to be going through which platforms are the best, what features each one of them has, and from there you'll be able to see, okay, which one has customer registration, email automation, email reminders, what lives do they support, and things like that. So that is what we'll go through. My personal I've seen people that use Riverside. This is not very common. These are not very common. Um, Basically, there's a lot of big big ones on this, but the main ones that I personally have liked the most is I've seen people that use like StreamYard and other things like that. Zoom is a big one. I personally like BigMarker. If you are looking for something with the best with the with the best email automation sequences, I recommend BigMarker. BigMarker is going to have the most email automation capabilities. So when people automatically register, they have an automatic structure saying, "Hey, thanks for registering for the webinar. Hey, the webinar starts in 15 minutes. Hey, thanks for watching the webinar. Here's the recording." Like all that's already automated as soon as you set it up. So my personal favorite, if you are looking for more email automation, and they have an automated landing page. Basically, they'll take your webinar info and they'll create a landing page for you that looks amazing. Zoom does that landing page stuff, but it looks like garbage. But BigMarker's landing page actually looks good and it's super customizable. So, super cool. If you're trying to really scale up your BigMarker or scale up your webinars, I would recommend BigMarker because of the email automation and its capabilities there. And it's really easily integrated into your CRM. So, you can actually know, and it will actually automatically update your CRM without using like Zapier or something. It automatically does it and keeps it segmented based off your CRM. It's really, really cool. So the problem with BigMarker, it doesn't. The lives kind of suck. You can only go to like Facebook Live from when I used it about 2 months ago. You can only go to either Facebook Live or YouTube Live, and you couldn't do both. And I was like, what the heck is this? So basically, just so you know my process, I had to feed BigMarker and do basically an STMP call to Restream, which will broadcast everything to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn Live. And if you're wondering how I did that, I can make a video on it, no problem. Just ask for the video and I can make a video on it. But that's basically how it worked. Is basically BigMarker. I would have my webinar on BigMarker, and then from there it would broadcast that to Restream, which is a broadcasting service, and it would broadcast that to Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube Live. That's basically my process of how I like to do things because I get the landing page, I get the automated emails, and I get the broadcast all in one. So that was personally my favorite. Zoom, Zoom is like, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Zoom personally. Um, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the customizability on it. To be honest, I would rather like there's not a lot of views you can change. Like with BigMarker, you can change your background. You can make it a video. With Restream, you can restructure your actual position on the thing to make it more engaging. You can engage with comments through your social media. Like, there's a lot of really neat features, but you can't do those things, unfortunately, on Zoom. So, I have not used Zoho meetings, but these are my top things. I know a lot of people that use Riverside. If you are more going toward the podcast side, I would recommend Riverside if you're just trying to do the voice. If you're not comfortable with video, but I'm big on like video stuff, so I personally like BigMarker the best. So I hope this is valuable. This is some of the research that we did on what are some of the best webinar softwares. Hopefully this is valuable. Thanks.